Hey guys, Cam for 15 back at with another video for you guys. Back with another episode review or episode reviews of Mistress Kanan is Devilishly Evil. Now, I can't believe I've been slacking on this show, and my God, I just have not been able to upload these weekly episode reviews talking about these insane episodes that have been going on the past few 5 weeks. Like, my goodness, this show has been absolutely hilarious. This has got to be the funniest, most ecchi, most thirsty slash most horny show I guess you could think of, because these last two episodes, man, these last few episodes have just been insane. Now, I'm not going to talk about each of these episodes individually, like break them down word by word. I'm just probably going to go by like some insane, the insane highlight moments that I've been seeing. But let's start with episode 3, right? Episode 3 is like the date episode. They our boy Koji and Kanan go on a freaking date, and they legitimately go on a date, and it's nice to see how she's over analyzing like some of the things like he's doing, like thinking like, oh, he's doing this for pervy reasons and shit like that, and in reality he's not doing this for pervy reasons. He's just taking her out on a nice date. And I think the funniest part to come out of this episode was the fact that they're on like this tower and she's trying to get close to him because she's thinking, oh, he's afraid of heights or something like that, right? Because he is, right? But he's staying away, and she's like, why is he not coming closer to me? And next thing you know, she's like, come on, stop being like this. And then she grabs his arm and basically puts it in his chest, or her chest. And then she's like, oh wait, and he's like, Kanan senpai, listen, I didn't want to say it, but please tell me, are you not wearing a bra right now? Because I spotted that, and that's why I didn't want to be around you out of respect. And she's just like, oh frick. And we find out this girl, in preparation for her date, she completely just went commando. Well, I guess on the top part, right? Not under the under, not the obviously no underwear is on. But top part, she went commando. And again, like I made a mention, and if you watch my Classroom the Elite episode when it came to Nanase, listen, those things were thinging. To be honest, in the first half of the episode, when she ends up, and the whole reason why she ended up doing the date with Koji is strictly because he saw him hanging out with his childhood friend, the girl, and she damn near almost killed him or killed her. And if it wasn't for his childhood friend basically saying like, calling Kanan his wife, she would have killed this girl to oblivion, because she just like, oh, come on, don't be like that. And then we later find out this girl apparently has some kinkiness to her, and apparently she likes being, I guess I wouldn't say abused, but she likes being, quote unquote, how can I say it, kind of being the puppy, the obedient dog, or a masochist. That's what I'm saying. And because she gave that look, I'm like, I did not expect that character to be that way. But even in that scene, when she's like pushing up and giving his childhood friend that dirty look, her things were just, as my friend the Red Wolf would say, huge, puffy. This show really over exaggerates how big her tits are. Mind you, now listen, she could be 1,000 years old for all we know. She could be. But she looks like a high school character, a high school girl, right? And the fact that, and listen, I've been in high school. I think I've only seen probably 1 or 2 chicks with like, in my entire time ever being in high school, that had big, big old boobies and it was very blatant, right? So the fact that this girl has like, dude, I was telling my boy the Red Wolf, who I typically do videos with on the channel with, right? We did a review on My Academia. I'm like, Kanan is not even a fucking G cup, bro. She probably an F fucking maybe shit. For all we know, she could probably be a Z cup if that is in existence. Just humongous. Humongous. I'm like, god damn. What? Anyways, that was the funny part of episode 3, right? She forgets to wear a bra on the date, and at least Koenji, right? He was mindful enough to not want to give into the pervy side, all right? And he was actually being a respectful boyfriend, saying like, no, I'm not going to have you wrapped around me when I know you're not wearing obviously a bra and you're just letting your things hang out like that, right? So there's that. We get into episode 4, and episode 4 basically is Ami trying to literally get these two characters to literally have sex, bro. She's putting them in these compromising positions to get them to do the dirty. And it's absolutely just hilarious content. Absolutely hilarious content, because she's doing everything in her power to do it and make them give in to their hormones, because she knows, okay, my mistress loves this boy. So she needs to get down and do the dirty. By the end of the episode, like there was this one moment, they have a freaking homemade pool in their freaking room. This man absolutely slips on a bar of soap. He basically gets his head stuck in Kanan's freaking full-on swimsuit, and she's wearing the typical, full body school swimsuit. Gets her, and she's like, how the hell did you get in there? Right? And then she gets out. She slaps the shit out of him. She gets out. And he's like, Kanan senpai, don't do it. And then she falls. And then she gets in a compromising situation where they're on top of each other. And they look like they're about to kiss. And she's in this position, like, you know what I mean, if you're talking about the SEX type of position, right? And this girl is like, I'm just like, what the fuck, bro, is going on? It then leads on to the last show, right? Or the last one of the episode, where, eventually after the last try, she's like, listen, he's a horny boy. He's a horny teenager. Teenagers are horny. They want booby. They want ass. They want everything. She's technically not wrong about that. Guys, when they're maturing at this point in time, they kind of do want a little bit of TDs and a little bit of assets right there, right? It's obviously puberty. It happens. You get that mode where you just think about boobies and titties and, oh, I want to smash. You get blah, blah, blah. Anyways. She basically plays coy. Kanan plays like if she's asleep, and she's doing these very sexual positions, right? Showing off her chest. There was this one part where she just literally turns over and she's literally sticking her ass out. It's man, and mind you, Koenji is like, and she's like, he's gonna pounce on me. What do I do? This man legitimately starts working out to alleviate the horniness of this guy, and Ami's outside like, this boy is resisting her fucking charms. And I'm just like when it gets to the point where when she showed her ass like that, the way she did, my man had to fight for his fucking life. Like, it was right there. It was thick as all get up. My man was like, oh, listen, if that was me, I don't know if I hold back, bro. I would have grabbed them hips and I would have been like, all right, we're doing this thing right now, because I'm sorry. You can't. You're not getting away with this. This man legitimately tried he was pushing his luck. He was this close. This freaking close to just giving into temptation and just going all out on her, right? But it gets to a point where I think slightly pets her, whatever, her head or something like that. And I'm just like, what did I do? I touched her. And he just runs out, right? And he's shirtless and everything. There's also another funny innuendo moment where, because the childhood friend, and she's like, what the hell? there was another funny moment where it's like he was cleaning out her ears and his childhood friend was walking. The door is closed and she overhears him talking and Kanan's making these innuendos and the childhood friend's overhearing this and it's making it sound like as if the dude was getting on with her in the room and because she runs out, she's like, my goodness, like he was like, you do it too good. And dude, this show is too much, right? And then it leads into the last two episodes, right? Now, the most recent episode 6 was another date episode, which I did like the fact with this date episode, it did further their relationship. And it furthered the fact of Kanan actually understanding Koenji better on a personal level and understanding like he's not just a sick pervert, he actually does care because he gets her to cut class and they kind of do that, right? And you do get this nice moment in the Ferris wheel between the two where she basically lays her head on his shoulder and things like that, right? So I'm not gonna really talk much about that episode, but that episode was good, right? Had a nice lot of moment, the beach moment where they lay and they're laughing together and things like that. So it's nice, and she's slowly but surely falling for this guy for good, right? But I think the episode that I regret not reviewing real time, bro, was episode fucking 5. Episode 5 was the one episode that I'm just like, I don't know what other further episode is going to do, but right now, nothing's topping episode 5, bro. Now listen, we've been getting introductions to characters, and we're going to continue to get introductions. I think I saw preview images for episode 7, and we're going to get more character introductions. Jeanne, I'm sorry, bro. She had the best introduction to this show out of any new character up to this point, bro. So Jeanne is this person, this priestess sent by God from what she says. And she's here to save Koenji from the demon, aka Kanan. This girl, when I tell you, is a dumbass, a literal dumbass. That's what she is. That's what she is, a dumbass. She does not understand the concept of love. She does not understand the concept of sexual things. She does not understand the concept of just wrong place, wrong time, innuendos, right? Like, this girl, bro. This man, Koenji gets taken to the nurses. She shows up. She's on top of him. And you get a damn panty shot. And she bent over on top of it. I'm like... And this dude's like, get away from me. I want nothing to do with you. And she's like, but come on. I need to save you from the evil demon. And Kanan walks through this thing. And the silhouette of basically the thing that's covering them, right? It makes it look like this girl is on top of him, riding him. And he's giving her the SCX. She shows up. And then I'm like, dude, what the hell? So her and Kanan start beefing, right? And she can clearly tell, oh, you're a demon. I gotta take care of you. I gotta save Koenji, right? And obviously, Kanan wants nothing to do with Jeanne. Wants Koenji to do nothing with Jeanne or whatever, right? Because she clearly knows, like, okay, no, she's a damn pervert. How the hell does she say that she is trying to save this dude from being horny and shit like this, but she doesn't know what the hell she's doing? Like, there's literally a point in the episode. She talks about, Kanan's like, what are you talking about? Do you even know about sex? And she's like, what's sex? I watched this episode and I literally was like, I put my phone down. I'm like, what is wrong with this girl? She's an absolute airhead. She don't know anything. She's just innocent. And then Ami comes over and whispers what it is. And she's like, and then eventually shows her what it is. And she's like, and literally the next day in school, she's scarred for fucking life. I'm like, what in the blue hell did I just fucking watch, dude? And it makes things worse, right? She lives on in this freaking hut under this bridge. All of these dudes just show up. And apparently she's doing these things for her. And it's like, hey, I'll let you rest on my lap if you can give me like money and free gift cards for food. I'm like, what in the hell is wrong with her? Kanan goes in there and breaks this shit down. She's like, get the fuck out of here, you people, you perverts. This girl's like, what are you talking about? What are you doing? That was my meal ticket. It doesn't even fucking help in the next episode, bro. When she's helping Ami try to find them, she literally, throughout the episode, is like, I smell Quingy. He's around here. I smell his scent. He's been around here. Bro, this this priestess, bro, ain't no damn priestess, bro. She's lying, bro. She was not sent by no damn god, bro. I saw that shit and I'm like, oh hell no. Now that is the agent of chaos in this in this show. And strictly alone, she had the best introduction, and for that, I don't give a crap, man. I'm looking forward because I've also been watching the English dub on the side, which I think the dub is good, right? Of Mistress Kanan. When this show ends up getting dubbed, bro, like, or when this episode ends up getting dubbed, I will be there 100%, and I'm gonna be laughing my ass off too. I don't know who the hell is gonna be voice acting her, but I hope they chose a good voice actress because this girl is an absolute idiot, and I love her. And yeah, she is hot, but my god, bro, I personally would take Kanan more than her, but geez Louise, no. Like and it wasn't the first time, right? She mentioned about these sexual innuendos, right? And she's like, what does that mean? What does that mean? And it's like, dude, come on. And you're supposed to be some sort of priestess that is a holier than everything. I'm just like, this show is too much for me. This show is absolutely crazy, bro. This show has all these funny things. This might be the funniest ecchi romance anime I have fucking seen in my life. And episode 5 was the one that took the cake for me. That turn, like, this show was already good. Episode 5 with Jeanne made this show like 10 out of 10, bro. Like, absolutely. And the fact that she's a reoccurring character, that she's gonna be a problem just for the strictly, airheadedness of how stupid she is, I'm all for it. So I can't wait to see more of this damn character. So regardless, if you guys like the video, leave a like, put in the comment section your thoughts. Hit that subscribe button if you want to get more Mistress Kanan things like that. I hope to make sure I'm not late with these episode reviews going forward and things like that. But anyways, I'm gonna get out of here, guys. Catch you guys in the next video. Till then, guys, stay safe out there. Have a great rest of your day, night, or when you see this video, and I will catch you guys on the next video. Till then, guys, peace.